Hi folks, Joblot Comics here. We're back with a Bronze Age DC, and it's issue 215 of Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman in the 70s was mental. It was just out of control. And you've got Aquaman starring in this one here, so I think this is part of that sort of arc where Wonder Woman was deeming herself to be like not worthy, and they were trying to sort of justify, well, she was trying to justify her membership in the Justice League. So every member of the Justice League was on a different mission with her, to prove that, well, I don't know, just to prove that she was good enough to be Wonder Woman or something. It makes no sense. There's your credits for you. There we go. And it's, of course, a Bronze Age 70s book. 74, 75, yeah. It's a strange era for Wonder Woman. It was as if they really didn't know what they were doing with the character. She had came out of the back end of the Silver Age after a kind of strange revamp that didn't really work, and where they took her out of costume and they made her less powerful, and they did all that. It just didn't work. People just hated it, and then they kind of reverted back to this more recognisable Wonder Woman stuff. I enjoy it, I must admit. There's something so nostalgic. It's probably because at the time when these books were coming out, I was really, really young, and I was reading them. Yeah, I had an older brother who was a great, "What you doing, Wonder Woman?" Who would pass these comics down to me and let me read them. So I was instantly hooked for life. Oh, look, Treasury editions. So so I probably have. I'm looking at these through a sort of nostalgia tinted lens, but even now, looking at them, I still enjoy them. There's Ares there in the shadows. If you've got any experience with reading these 1970s DC books, and you're viewing it from like a modern perspective, do let me know what your thoughts are on these, because I'm sure people from my generation will be doing the same thing that I'm doing, and having huge nostalgia for these. And it's just interesting to know what new readers would maybe think of it, or people who aren't familiar with these Silver and Bronze Age comics. I wonder what you think of this. Do you think they're just hokey and old-fashioned and outdated, or do you see the charm and the innocence about them? And I wonder if you can kind of appreciate that they were quite relevant at the time and hugely entertaining. And I feel a lot of comics today aren't bought because of the content, because of the story, but they're really bought because they're collectible, or they like the covers, or whatever it is that's going on. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Wonder words. Who remembers letter pages? Did anybody famous write into this one? And more jewellery adverts. And more sort of junk shop adverts. And a giant King Kong in the back. Let's look at the cover again. There we go. Right, so I hope you enjoyed it, everybody. If you did, you could subscribe to the channel. Please feel free to comment and let me know what you think. I know these uploads are really, really terrible, but you know, at least it gives you a chance to look at some books you might not have seen before. Best wishes to you all, and I'll see you next time.